Good morning. Once again, coming to you live from the driver's seat. And today is Tuesday. Now, yesterday was Mastery Monday. And on Mondays, we talk about things that are going to get us to the next level. But what I've been inspired to do is come up with Tighten Up Tuesday. And what Tighten Up Tuesdays are about the things that keep us from getting to the next level. The things that are keeping us from walking in the glory that God wants us to walk in and walking in the blessings and having the life that God wants us to have. Other words, things that we need to tighten up on. Okay. And today I just want to kind of give you a quick overview over something I was having a conversation about last night. Now, I was talking to somebody and they were telling me that they had been going through some stuff and they were under attack. And what we kind of came up with in the conversation is that sometimes the reason we're under attack is because we're fighting too many fights. Now, I know right there you expect me to say, let go and let God. At some point, you do have to let go and let God. But what I'm going to say right now is you have to tighten up. You have to tighten up the holes in your ship. The reason your ship is sinking is because there's too many open doors. There's too many unresolved situations. There's too many things that do not have closure. Now, I do not sit here before you perfect. I sit here teaching you things that I've learned and I am learning as I learn them, giving them to you. We're going to talk about this and I'm going to be real plain. I'm going to use relationships as an example. How many of you have finally met that person that you've really been praying for, you've really been waiting on, and they finally come? But you still got unresolved stuff with your ex. It's still complicated. So now, just as things start to get good, you start getting phone calls at 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, just as things start getting good, now you got to explain to someone some stuff from your past that you didn't close the door on. Some stuff from your past that's done crept back up. My fellas, you get a woman, you finally got the woman of your dreams, but you still got child support issues. You still got issues that keep you from walking in the blessing that God has given you. You want to move forward in a relationship, but your money messed up. How we going to move forward and I can't be a partner in my relationship, let alone provide? You about to get promoted on your job, but you got some unresolved stuff that you didn't remember, or that you did remember, that gets brought back up. And they sit you down and they say, well, we'd really like to promote you, but there's a couple of things we're concerned about. See, it's kind of like a house. You got open windows, you got open doors, and you do not know where the devil's coming from. He could come through that window you left open in the bathroom. He could come up through the cellar. He could come through the back door. And you can't fight all of those fronts. You can't have one eye on the bathroom, one eye on the cellar, one eye on the open window, one eye on the front door. So now, when you do get your blessing, you become overtaken. Just push you down to the ground and take it from you. Because you're not closing the doors. See, when you go to the next level, you're going to have your money right. When you go to the next level, you're going to have your health right. When you go to the next level, you got to have all of those things that could cause you to fail, all those things that you should have long ago cast aside. You got to have that stuff resolved. Because it does God no good to give you something that you can't keep. How can I enjoy a marriage that I can't keep? Because I got baby mama drama. Because I got this guy that I kind of fool with. We've been doing this thing off and on forever. But I want a new situation. I want a situation that gives God glory. I want a husband. Ladies, if you want a husband, you're going to have to get rid of old boy. Bottom line. Same thing if you want a business. You're going to have to get your morals and your ethics together. You're going to have to get your acumen up so that you can start operating the way a boss operates. I'll use Peter as an example. When they came to get Jesus, Peter pulled out the sword. We all know that Peter had unresolved issues with his anger. People make jokes about how Peter was cursing all the time. But he had unresolved issues. And when he got ready to start swinging that sword, Christ told him to put it down. Peter, put down the sword. You know why? Because these people gonna kill you. Same thing in our lives. You gotta let this stuff go, because if you don't, that stuff is going to kill you. It is going to choke you out and keep you from prospering. You gotta let this stuff go, man. You gotta close those doors. If you got a degree you're trying to finish, finish it. Move on. Don't keep applying for the jobs and checking you got the degree, and then when they run the background check, comes that you don't. This is the time to tighten up. And I use Peter because what would have happened if Peter would have kept swinging that sword in anger? They would have killed him. And he would have never become the man that God needed him to be. Same thing with you and I. If we do not resolve the issues in our lives, it is going to kill us. It is going to be the reason that we do not prosper. It is going to be the reason that we do not make it to the next level. If you can't be faithful over the little things, how can you be ruler over many? So it's Tighten Up Tuesday, guys. So what I recommend you do is take inventory. Write it down. Figure out what areas of your life are open and start crossing them off. Start closing them out. If it's relationships that are messy, start closing them out. Get them out your phone. Call them and tell them, hey. Matter of fact, don't even call them. Block the number, send a text. Hey, it's been nice, gotta go. And move on. If it's situations in your finances, man, go and get them people their money. Yeah, it's gonna suffer and hurt for a little while, but go and give them their money. Because the last thing you want is when you really need to make a move, that stuff creeps back up. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to God. Because at this point, you are meant to dominate. And the only way you can be dominant is to do what dominators do. And dominators make sure they get to the next level. And they do everything that they need to do to make sure that they get it done. Now, you've been given dominion, so you were born to dominate. So today is the day. It's Tighten Up Tuesdays. Until the next time you see me, have a great day and just get started.